The Kedardham Yatra starts from here. We are at Gauri Kund. Gauri stands for Ma Parvati. It is said at this very place, Ma did intense tapas. You know for what? To get Shiv. And it is said after an intense tapas, Shiv appeared and he agreed for the marriage. After this, the marriage was done approximately 20 kilometers from here. That is Yogi Narayan. There's a very beautiful temple that signifies the marriage of Shiv and Shakti. At Gauri Kund, we have Tapta Kund. It is a sulfur pond where hot water springs, we call it. It does healing, and it also said that when you start your yatra, you always have a dip here, and then we do the Padayatra, that is 16 kilometers. If you realize and you imagine, it is a union of Shakti and Shiv going from lower to higher. So by taking the blessings of Ma Parvati, we move towards Shiv. The experience of Kedarnath is very unique because this Jyotirling is located at a very high altitude as compared to all the 12 Jyotirlings. Now, as soon as you start walking from Gauri Kund, you experience that this Padyatra is the only way to reach out. Where? Is to Kedarnath itself. As soon as you enter the beautiful lanes, which were not touched by human, now of course it is very sad to see because they are coming after 6 years. Everything has changed. It is only plastic. There are hotels here, they have geysers here. I just pray that we get back to that experience of Kedarnath that I had 6 years ago, where everything was raw, no building, and only one thing standing right in front of us is the shrine itself. That journey was missed, but I also realized that the attitude of walking from Gauri Kund till Kedarnath, in my personal experience, is the same, because every time we walk, we chant the mantra, take Namah Shivaya and reach, and we realize that He's always looking after us. As soon as we enter the temple, that Nandi there, which was untouched for so many years, we don't even know for how many years. Even in 2013, when we had that bar coming out, Nandi was untouched. The same feeling I had in my heart. When we enter, we saw Krishna Bhagwan, the Pandavas. There's a beautiful Nandi inside and something very amazing. For the first time I've seen Veerbhadra standing right in front of the Shivling, and behind him is a Nandi. The Shivling is unique. It is like a triangular pyramid. It is a vortex, I believe, in my experience, because whenever we come here, this Kshetra is known as Kedarkand. And this Kshetra is protected by none other than Bhairav, who's sitting right there upstairs. This deity here protects Kedarnath and Kedarnath Valley, and he's considered as the first priest, that is Raval of Kedarnath. For 6 months, when Kedarnath is covered with ice, he protects and does puja every day. And here, Bhairav, which is a deity, is in the form of Bukund Bhairav. There are many deities here, and when you look at him, he's holding a trishul and a dog. Now, Bhairav is very important because whenever we do sadhana on Shiv, Bhairav is always there, and whenever Bhairav is worshipped, Shiv always comes. Here in this valley, it is said that he's protector, guardian, he's the Kshetrapal. How do we worship Bhairav? Here at Bhairav Ghati, he is considered to give moksha. So when you come here, just offer your ego and rest he will take care of everything. The structure of Kedarnath is a mystery, and every point of time, whenever I come here, I just think that it is surrounded by a valley right in the center. If you look at the slab, still the question haunts me every day when I think that who has made this? It is a perfect structure, so strong. Now it is said that the Pandavas did their sadhana here, and the Shivling here looks like the hump of a bull. And the fact is that Adi Shankaracharya the Great, his Samadhi is here. There's another story that his Samadhi is at many places, but he has done his sadhana here and he has done tap here. The temple has been re-established by Sri Adi Shankaracharya, and the fact is, the puja vidhi that we do now is still continued. According to him, he was so far-sighted and one of the greatest saints that we had. He made it very clear that the Raval here, Raval means a priest, a pujari. The pujari from Garhwal will go to Rameshwar in the south, and from Karnataka we'll have the Raval coming here, and even now the prathas followed. He kept Bharat intact. In fact, in Badrinath, the Raval comes from Kerala. There's a very interesting Puranic katha that we say, that how Kedarnath came into existence. Now let's go behind and understand that during the Mahabharat war, the Pandavas realized in the process that they killed their loved ones and they wanted to work on their karma. That time they approached Krishna Bhagwan and they asked, what should we do? So Bhagwan says that, who is your Ishta? Pray to your Ishta and he'll help you to work on your karma. That time they realized that they called out for Shiv and Krishna Bhagwan said, go for your journey. It is said at Gupt Kashi, when the Pandavas were walking on their journey for that realization and looking after their Ish, they saw a black bull and a black dog. Of course, it was none other than Shiv Bhagwan and Bhairav. At that time, Bhim realized that that is a Ishta in the form of a bull. He went running, and in Gupt Kashi, it is said that he just vanished. And that is one of the Panchakedar of the Himalayas. After that, while the Pandavas were walking at Gaurikund, again Shiv appeared in the form of a bull, slowly started walking, and that is the time they started running behind the bull and they started climbing here. And here it is said that the hump of the bull is there. And from here, there's a path to Swargarohini where they take their path to heaven. There's another interesting Puranic Katha in which it is said that the dual incarnation of Vishnu Bhagwan, that is Nar and Narayan, were meditating and doing sadhana, intense sadhana at Badrika Ashram. And it is said in their intense sadhana, Shiv appeared and asked, what boons do you want? Then they just requested Shiv that, can you appear in the form of a Jyotirling? And here I'm standing right in front of Kedarnath. Kedarnath, Kedar means a field, and Kedarnath means the Lord of this field, who is Shiv himself. You know, it is a very fascinating fact because right in the center we have the Bhairav Ghati, through which you can see the entire valley. So he's a Kshetrapal, and here we have Shiv right in the center. We talk about faith and we talk about the existence of God. You know, the disaster that happened in 2013, still no one has answers for it. And this, how it happened. People say that this stone is 5,000 years old. People say that this beam is sent. But according to me, this is what Shiv wants. And it's a living test of our patience and faith in divinity. This Bhimshila is very, very unique, approximately 10 meters away from the temple. When the Chaurabari glacier, you know everything what happened in it, everyone knows about it. When everything was being washed away, this stone came from nowhere. People were in the temple with complete faith. Many people died, but this stone saved. That shows that when there is faith, even mountains can move. It's a very unique experience because whenever we lack faith, He gives us beautiful existence that He is always around us. It is that Kshetra where you experience Him and we live with Him.